No more coffee.
And write down no more almond butter toast.
Good one. And no chocolates.
Yes, even better. And get super fit.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. No more YouTube and chill.
This is going to be our year.
Coffee?
Yes, would you like some?
I would love some. Hold on. Didn't we make some resolutions about coffee? I vaguely remember writing something down.
Anyway, would you like some almond butter toast with that coffee?
Oh, I'd love some. Hold on a second. I'm sure we made a resolution about that as well. So here's a fun fact. According to research, the average American gives up on their New Year's resolutions by the 1st of February.
That's just 32 days before throwing in the towel.
We've actually never been that big on New Year's resolutions. So when a viewer asked us recently what we thought about them, we decided it would be a great opportunity to make a video and tell you what we do instead.
But first, let's talk about the problems with New Year's resolutions.
So for me, there's this idea that, the symbolic thing of the 1st of January and then your whole life is going to change. And you pick something that you're going to do or not going to do, and then you fail by February and you feel like you've ruined the whole year.
Yeah, it always comes across in your mind as like a fresh start.
Yeah, so it can smart a little bit, I think,
Yeah.
when you give up on those goals.
Yeah, and the other issue in my mind is the sort of overwhelming idea of 365 days.
Yeah.
Like your brain, I don't think your brain can cope with a goal that's so far off,
Especially not if you don't approach it properly, because most of us will just sit down and say, no more coffee, no more almond butter toast, but we don't think about maybe putting it into milestones and breaking the year up, or figuring out what we're going to have instead of the coffee, or why are we so addicted to the coffee. So there's none of that.
Or doing things one at a time,
Yeah.
instead of doing a whole bunch of things from the beginning of the year.
Yeah, and then of course there's that social pressure as well, which I've definitely felt in the past, where you pick a goal because everyone else is doing it, and it's not something you really want to do.
Yeah, I would call that empty resolutions.
Because that's a good idea.
It is, hey?
Yeah.
Because you don't give any thought to it. There's no gravitas. You're just saying, oh, they're doing that, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So we've done loads of those.
Now that we've completely dissed New Year's resolutions, let's talk about what we do instead.
Researchers also say that people in the 50-plus age bracket are 3 times less likely to set New Year's resolutions. But what they don't tell us is what we do instead.
For a long time, we didn't set any goals either. I think probably we were just reveling in the idea of not buying into New Year's resolutions. But then we hit on this idea of doing 30-day challenges or experiments instead.
If you think about it, these really help you avoid the sort of negative aspects that we discussed about doing New Year's resolutions.
Opting for 30-day challenges allows you to experiment with new habits or ways of doing things in bite-sized chunks.
Yeah, and doing it like that actually lets you make small adjustments as you go, so it's not, everything in one go.
Yeah, and the other thing that really appeals to us is that it gives you the opportunity to celebrate those small wins, where you're not feeling like the whole year before you can celebrate anything, like 30 days or even less than that.
Yeah, and that's a really key aspect to building confidence in yourself, and actually conquering the thing.
And also the other important thing here is that if you focus in on aging with intention and you fall into that 50-plus age bracket, let's face it, you don't have a whole year to squander on one goal.
That you're not sure of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, time is of the essence at this point. You know? You can't be squandering your days away.
Yeah.
So the 30-day thing is a much better approach to go. That's what we found.
You need to make the time count, eh?
YouTube is actually a great place for keeping yourself accountable. So we've decided to make videos about the various 30-day challenges that we're going to embark on. Like I said, to hold ourselves accountable.
And we've got some ideas already. For example, 30 days rebounding in a row to see what happens. And eye exercises to see if it'll improve our eyesight.
Yeah, that's exciting. So we're going to come up with a list. We'll put it in the community tab, and you guys can vote for what the order that we should do these things in. And we also thought if you've got ideas of challenges that we should take up, leave those in the comments as well.
Yeah. And if they're not too out there, we'll definitely give them a bash.
And obviously, it would be so cool if you joined us on these challenges. You know, the more the merrier, as they say.
If you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, comment, share, all that good stuff so YouTube can sit up and take notice so that we can give up our day jobs and do more of this stuff to keep you entertained. Exactly. Until next time, keep it simple,
keep it challenging, and age with intention.
Bye!
We've actually never been that big on New Year's resolutions. So when a viewer asked us recently what we thought about it, we said what does that mean?
That means you have to say it again.
Like Lambeth. Oh dear.
Don't start. We can do this.
We've actually never been that big on New Year's resolutions. So when a viewer asked us recently what we thought about them, we decided it would be a... No, sporty.
Stop.
Oh no. So for me, there's always this idea, there's symbolic. So we've decided to make... I can't do it.